startup. It's everything. I can't fail, Maya.
We'll build it together, Ethan. I believe in you.
Once I make it, Maya, we'll have everything we've dreamed of.
Your love is all I need, Ethan.
This opportunity, it's huge. A different league entirely.
Think of the power, Ethan. Maya can't give you that.
I'm sorry, Maya, this isn't working. I need more.
More? After everything? How could you, Ethan?
The market crashed! Everything's gone! How did this happen?
Your investments were too risky, Mr. Vance. It's gone.
CEO Sharma, your vision has truly transformed this company.
Success is built on integrity and hard work, and on the people who believe in that vision. I'm grateful to have each of you on this journey.
Mr. Vance, Miss Sharma will see you now.
Thank you. This is it.
Maya, is that really you?
Mr. Vance, please, have a seat.
Imagine losing everything. Your money, your status, even your sense of self. Now, imagine the person holding the key to your future is the very person you hurt the most. This is the story of Ethan and the woman he betrayed, Maya. Get ready, because their story's about to unfold, and it's packed with love, betrayal, and a twist of fate you won't see coming. Are you ready to dive in? Ethan wasn't always Ethan Sterling III, heir to a fortune. Once, he was just Ethan, a college student struggling to make ends meet. He worked part-time at a local diner, flipping burgers and dreaming of a different life. That's where he met Maya. Maya was sunshine personified. Even while juggling 2 jobs to pay for her own education, she always had a smile and a kind word for everyone. She saw something in Ethan, a spark of potential hidden beneath his anxieties about money and his future. They bonded over late-night study sessions, shared dreams, and a mutual love for old movies. Maya believed in Ethan, even when he didn't believe in himself. She lent him money when he was short on rent, proofread his essays, and offered unwavering support when his grades slipped. Their connection deepened, blossoming into a love that felt both innocent and profound. Ethan promised Maya forever, a future built on hard work and shared dreams. He said he would never forget her, never forget the sacrifices she made for him. He looked into her eyes and told her that she was the only one for him. Maya, with all her heart, believed him. Then, everything changed. Ethan's estranged grandfather, the Sterling family patriarch, passed away, leaving Ethan a vast inheritance. Suddenly, Ethan was no longer a struggling student. He was a Sterling, a member of the elite. The money changed Ethan. The diner job was gone, replaced by tailored suits and champagne breakfasts. He moved into the family mansion, a sprawling estate that felt worlds away from Maya's small apartment. He started attending high society parties, surrounded by people who judged him on his last name and his bank account, not his character. Maya tried to fit into Ethan's new world, but she felt like an outsider. The women whispered behind her back, their eyes filled with disdain. Ethan's friends openly mocked her humble background. Ethan, once so quick to defend her, grew silent. He began to distance himself, claiming he was busy with business meetings and social obligations. He stopped calling, stopped visiting. Maya felt the coldness growing between them, a wall built of money and ambition. One rainy evening, Maya confronted Ethan at a gala. She wore a dress she'd saved up for months to buy. but she still felt out of place. She asked him if he still loved her, if their promises meant anything. Ethan looked at her, his eyes filled with a mixture of pity and regret. He told her that their lives were heading in different directions, that he needed someone who understood his world, someone who could help him climb the social ladder. He said it wasn't her fault, but he needed to marry someone from high society, someone who could secure his family's legacy. He told her he was sorry. Maya's heart shattered into a million pieces. She walked away, tears streaming down her face, the rain mirroring her despair. Ethan watched her go, a flicker of guilt in his eyes, quickly extinguished by the allure of wealth and power. He had chosen riches over love, ambition over loyalty. He thought he was making the right choice. He was wrong. What do you think? Was Ethan's choice justified, or was he blinded by greed? Years passed. Ethan thrived in his new world. He married a socialite, climbed the corporate ladder, and lived a life of luxury. But beneath the surface, cracks began to appear. His marriage was loveless, a business transaction disguised as a relationship. His business dealings became increasingly ruthless, driven by a desperate need to maintain his status. He cut corners, betrayed partners, and ignored the ethical implications of his actions. His arrogance blinded him to the consequences. Then, the house of cards collapsed. A series of bad investments, fueled by reckless ambition and poor judgment, led to financial ruin. His company was investigated for fraud, his reputation tarnished, and his assets seized. His wife left him, taking half of what was left. Ethan lost everything. He was alone, broke, and facing criminal charges. The world he had so desperately craved had turned on him, leaving him with nothing but regret. He found himself back where he started, only this time he had no one to blame but himself. He had traded love and loyalty for fleeting wealth, and now he was paying the ultimate price. He was humbled, stripped bare of his arrogance and pride. He realized that true wealth wasn't measured in dollars and cents, but in the relationships he had destroyed. Desperate for a job, Ethan applied for a position at a tech company he had heard was up and coming. He knew his chances were slim given his tarnished reputation, but he had nothing to lose. He somehow managed to get the interview, and he walked into the sleek modern office building, feeling a knot of anxiety tighten in his stomach. He sat in the waiting area, nervously flipping through a magazine, trying to ignore the whispers and stares of the other applicants. Finally, a receptionist called his name. He was led into a spacious office overlooking the city. Behind the large desk sat a woman. She was beautiful, confident, and radiated an aura of power. Ethan's heart stopped. It was Maya. She had transformed. The girl he had betrayed was now a successful CEO, a force to be reckoned with. Maya looked at Ethan, her expression unreadable. She had heard he was applying for a job, and she had personally requested to conduct the interview. It was fate, a chance to confront the man who had broken her heart. She recognized the flicker of shock and shame in his eyes, the weight of his regret. She had rebuilt her life, channeling her heartbreak into ambition. She had become everything he said she couldn't be. The interview began. Maya asked Ethan about his experience, his skills, and his career aspirations. Ethan stumbled through his answers, acutely aware of the irony of the situation. He was begging the woman he had abandoned for a job, his future resting in her hands. Maya listened patiently, her eyes never leaving his. Finally, she stopped the interview. She leaned forward, her voice soft but firm. She reminded him of their past, of the promises he had broken, of the pain he had caused. She asked him if he understood the magnitude of his betrayal. Ethan hung his head, tears welling up in his eyes. He apologized, his voice choked with emotion. He admitted that he had been arrogant and foolish, that he had made the biggest mistake of his life. He said he understood if she couldn't forgive him, that he didn't deserve her forgiveness. Maya paused, considering his words. She had every right to be angry, to seek revenge. but she had also learned the power of forgiveness. She had spent years healing from her heartbreak, building a life for herself, proving to herself that she was capable of anything. She realized that holding on to anger would only hold her back. She looked at Ethan, a broken and humbled man, and saw a glimmer of the person she had once loved. She decided to offer him a chance, not because he deserved it, but because she deserved to move on. Maya offered Ethan a job, not as an executive, but as an entry-level employee. She told him that he would have to earn his way back, to prove that he had learned from his mistakes. She made it clear that there would be no special treatment, no shortcuts. Ethan accepted the offer, grateful for the opportunity to redeem himself. He worked hard, humbled by his experience. He learned the value of honesty, integrity, and hard work. He slowly rebuilt his reputation, earning the respect of his colleagues. He never forgot Maya's kindness, her willingness to give him a second chance. He understood that forgiveness wasn't about condoning his past actions, but about allowing him to learn and grow. Over time, Ethan and Maya developed a professional relationship built on mutual respect. They never rekindled their romance, but they found a way to coexist, to move forward. Ethan eventually left Maya's company to start his own venture, this time with a focus on ethical business practices and a commitment to giving back to the community. He never forgot the lessons he had learned, the price he had paid for his ambition. He realized that true success wasn't about wealth or power, but about character and integrity. He understood that those we look down on today may be the ones we answer to tomorrow.